Hey, Mike.
Hey, George.
Is the state called Idaho or Idaho?
Dude, what I'm seeing, it's Idaho.
Fuck, Mike! You blew the joke! Damn it! Mike!
Sorry, dude.
Ah!
I just see a hoe in front of me.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 10.
Oh!
Mike, I think, okay, we made it to double-digit episodes on our
We did.
podcast.
This is
We're the first to ever do this. We are the first podcast to ever make it double digits.
Holy shit. Let me check the podcast, the top podcast.
Yeah, look at podcasts or top number one podcasts.
10 episodes.
Yeah.
White rice.
Yeah, we are
the
number
Instant
one.
Rice podcast, number one on the list.
Yes, so not only have we made the YouTube Let's Play, we've also been the first YouTube channel to make it to 10 episodes.
You know, we're starting like just so many trends.
It's crazy. Soon, like, people that we've been watching on YouTube for years will start making podcasts and get to over 10 episodes.
I mean, they can try.
They can fucking try, but I mean, really, look at what we got going. Plus, Mike, our fame has done it again, Mike.
What
Saints Row
happened?
5, baby. We got some fucking news for Saints Row 5. It's going to be a reboot.
A reboot, which is, it's awesome, and like it's awesome that we got news, but it's like, how much are they rebooting?
See, I think it's all new. I think
They're completely wiping the series.
yeah, which in one hand I'm ready to let go, and then one hand I'm like, I don't want to start over with new characters and new
Right.
gangs, and like obviously the only thing that's gonna be consistent is the Saints gang, but like all these characters. Ooh, but maybe the core gang will remain the same, like Pierce, Shondi, and Gat. Because they're still the Saints.
Same core members, but like
New story of like it'll start over. So maybe it's like you've already been the boss and you're someone else. You're not. It's not carrying from 4 necessarily, but like your gang members are still there, and maybe like even some old ones like Carlos and Lynn and stuff from like the old games might still be in this, and like it's just a different upbringing, and like you have different motives and stuff like that. So maybe they start off maybe they're restarting the gang. You know what I mean? Like maybe
I
it's
see where
coming
you're
back
coming
to like
from.
Saints Row, because like on that picture, you've seen the picture, right?
Yeah.
And you've seen like the updates of the picture and stuff.
yeah.
So with that look, it really looks like it's going back to its roots of like Saints Row 1 or Saints Row 2 with like that brick wall with the graffiti on it, which that's gonna make a lot of people happy.
Yeah,
And-
no, I saw a lot of theories of that it was gonna be like a reboot after like making 1 and 2 canon, and it was gonna like the reboot was gonna be like a new 3 kind of
Dude.
essentially, where like 1 and 2 are still canon and the new one will be after that.
Do you know what could be a good way to if they keep the characters and like it's just a different situation, like Gat's the leader now? So Gat's the leader and you're not the boss now, and like you are just like another like you're another lieutenant or whatever,
Okay.
or like you're his right hand man, if anything. You know, like you're not put on a specific gang. You and Gat run it together, kind of thing. That'd be kind of sick. So it's not like solely you. That could be sick.
Dude, there's so much. I don't know what they're gonna do.
I don't
I
either.
legitimately don't know.
And it's like one of those weird things. Like this is a make it or break it thing for that company. If they fuck this
Right.
game up, they're done. They're bankrupt. They're fucked. I just gotta keep making sure this is recording.
You're traumatized.
Yeah, I'm trauma now after that. But like, it'd be cool because like it's definitely going back to like more roots. But I think like the other gangs might like edge into like the goofiness of 3 and 4, you know, or like at least 3. So I think it's gonna go towards like in between 2 and 3. So you said it was gonna do like 1 and 2, and then after 2, it was just gonna redo 3 and 4 kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, that's like some of the more popular like theories I saw
Yeah.
on like the subreddit and stuff.
Right. And I mean, 3 was fun still. The thing is, like, is this still going to be called Saints Row 5, or is it going to be just called Saints Row again? You know what I mean? Because that'll be the thing.
I don't know.
When is Gamescom? That's when it's supposed to be, like, announced, dude.
I don't know, man.
Let me look.
Yeah,
I've
look it up.
never heard of it. But, like, do you think there's going to be a trailer?
Probably, maybe.
Holy fuck, dude.
It might be like a bare bones like teaser trailer. Like it's just gonna show like.
Dude,
maybe,
it's
like,
literally tomorrow.
Oh shit! Is it really?
It's Wednesday, August 25th. Oh, it's okay. Wednesday. It's the 25th through the 27th.
Oh, okay. So we don't know when.
Which day?
Yeah.
But like,
Damn,
this
dude. I
may
didn't,
be
I didn't
happening
realize it's
the d-
starting so soon.
The day that this episode comes out may be the day that we got the trailer or something.
But yeah, I think if they are gonna show a trailer for it, it's gonna be a very bare bones teaser trailer where it's just gonna
Yeah.
be like updated graphics,
cinematic
and
trailer,
Yeah,
if anything?
it's if anything, it's gonna show like maybe one of the main characters, like maybe they'll show Gat or something like that, and
Oh.
then that's gonna be it. It's just gonna be like him walking out of a what's it called? What's the burger joint in
Oh,
Stillwater?
Freckle Bitches.
Yeah, Freckle Bitches.
Well,
Like
the-
him like grabbing a burger or something like that. And that's gonna be like the extent of the trailer. This is
It's-
gonna be like no story or anything.
Yeah, no, it's the question though if like they're gonna like retcon everything, and if like everything is like no more Stillwater, no more Steelport, no more like original like people, you know? Because if
Mhm.
it's a true reboot and not a remake, like it's gonna be because a reboot doesn't necessarily start over. It could like reboot
No.
the series
It
from
could.
wherever they want.
It could, and I could kind of, or I could see this like going in this direction. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare.
Mhm.
Not Cold War, the Modern Warfare, like so it came out last year or whatever.
Yeah.
That was like a reboot of the Modern Warfare campaign and stuff, where it's like it had all the same characters, but it was like a slightly different like origin story or
Oh,
whatever.
really?
And or at least it was like a different story entirely and stuff.
Oh.
And so I could see it like being like that, where it's just
Mhm.
well, like we said, where it's like the same
Yeah.
characters but a different origin or a
'Cause
different beginning.
I think the characters are the one thing I don't want to go away. I don't want Gat, Pierce, and Shawnee to go away. I'm like, or even Kinsey and stuff like that. Like,
Mhm.
I like. That's the one thing, like I mentioned before. That's the one thing that Saints Row has that GTA has never done before is carry over characters over a span of a story, and like whereas GTA like starts over every game,
Mhm.
but like for Saints Row it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. They've all had the same like story.
it's gonna be tough because like
Yeah.
let's say hypothetically they do reboot it and it's back at Stillwater and stuff.
Yeah.
But then like some characters like Kinsey and stuff that's in Steelport.
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
And
that's the thing. It's like
So there might be a good chance that, and especially if they're like trying to erase the history of like 3 and 4,
right.
they might get a lot or get rid of a lot of characters from that.
100%. Like Oleg, we probably shouldn't expect to see Brutes
Yeah.
come back again.
It'd be
And,
cool to
like,
see Josh Burke.
Yeah, it would be like on TV,
Yeah.
like Nightblade playing.
Yeah,
this
just like
on
as a
TV.
little like Easter egg type
Yeah.
thing.
It's just like, it's just so. I like to take credit for this. I think our podcast deserves credit for this. We've talked about Saints Row. We talked about Saints Row like 5 or 6 out of the 9 episodes. So
Yeah, I was
would
about to
like,
say, can we get a counter?
I mean, I would like to take a little bit of credit for them to wake up and show us some shit, even though what they show is probably like you said, it's gonna be very bare bones, like just an announcement
Right.
of like a logo, like a title,
Yeah.
and like we'll probably get to see if it is Saints Row or if it is Saints Row 5. Which if it is Saints Row 5, there's more hope for the characters that we know to come back. But if it's a full reboot to start it over, then it's gonna open the door for so many other things that could happen. Which I don't know which one I prefer. We even had a new Saints Row since like 2014.
I know.
Like
I
that's
know.
it's a long time, and apparently they've been working on it since Agents of Mayhem.
Since?
Yeah, so they've been working on it since then, and so like that was like right after, that was like 2015 or 16, I think, and then
Dude.
that one bombed. So
I don't. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, truthfully, like I don't really have.
any expectation.
No, not that I don't have any expectation. I don't have a direction that I want them to go in,
Oh,
or like I'm not like
You
hoping
trust
for.
them?
I'm not hoping for like this exact storyline or like
Yeah.
this. Like I want them to start here and
uh-huh.
like I'm just gonna like. Yeah, I'm just gonna trust them and leave it up to them
Whatever
to make,
they do.
or like, and I'll play
And
ball.
We're gonna play
'Cause
it regardless.
obviously, yeah, I was about to say, obviously, we're gonna play it,
Yeah.
unless they turn into our worst nightmare and become like a white supremacist movement or something like that.
Yeah.
Then we have to rethink
To
it.
laser off our tattoos.
Yeah, we have to, instead of buying the game, we have to save our money to for laser
tattoo removal. That's fun.
But honestly, I'm excited, but I have no idea where they're gonna take it. And in a way, that kind of makes me feel, just like going with the flow. you know? And I guess that's why I'm not really like stressed. I'm like, oh, I hope it's gonna go good, or like, what if it goes bad?
I think we talked about this theory on the last podcast, not this like episode, not like this podcast, but the podcast we did before this, you know?
Yeah.
Where that was that one theory where you actually play as a rival gang, you don't actually play as the Saints, and you have to take down the Saints. That could be a possibility, but I don't think it would be.
I really don't think they would make the title
Saints
like
Row
this title gang the bad
guy.
guys.
I would agree with that. That's the only thing that I'm like, that wouldn't work. But we did like justify it, saying like if the true ending was the kill Killbane ending, and like not save Shawnee, like they completely went off the rail.
I would be okay with like not a rival gang, but like lower lower gang members like rising up to like, like, hey, we need a recorrect or something like that.
But I can't kill my guy.
But at the same time though, like
if
they're going, dude, I couldn't. I would never.
The thing is, you literally couldn't. Nobody can kill Gat. That's the thing that's crazy. Is like now if they reboot it and don't continue off of 4, that whole storyline ended with Gat out of hell.
Yeah,
that's where the story ends.
Well,
which I mean,
in a weird way, they kind of wrap it up because there's the multiple endings.
Yep.
And stuff.
And they really like got themselves stuck in a corner when they started going in that route anyways.
Right.
So to reboot it is the safest option.
I definitely think it's the best move, yeah.
Yeah, and like just to see where they go from there. If it's like the Saints, obviously it's the Saints, so like it's just gonna be different people that we're gonna have to like hopefully like. I'm really worried that I'm not gonna like the people.
You think so?
That was the thing with Saints Row. Was like I liked everyone.
Right.
I liked all the characters that we had and we got to hang out with and stuff. And so it's like I was attached to them.
I definitely think this is my guess. If I had a guess, it's gonna be a soft reboot. Where you're like an up and coming gang.
Yeah.
And so obviously like the whole point of the game is to like compete with all these other
out
rival
the other
gangs. Yeah,
right.
To become number one. They're gonna have like I'm gonna say 3 or 4 OG characters or like returning characters.
Okay.
And then they're gonna throw in like 3 or 4 new
ones,
characters
for sure,
to like get that blend of like reboot and like.
And like they're not gonna get rid of Gat.
No.
I feel like they just can't.
I feel like they're gonna get rid of Pierce, and I love Pierce.
I feel like it's like. I watched a video and they were talking about like if they bring Gat or anybody back, that risks it like the old lore coming into this kind of thing. Whereas like. But that's not true because if it's a reboot, they can start back. They can reboot at any point that they want. So if they want to go after 2 and just reboot the rest of the series, they can easily do that. It doesn't. It just means that 3 and 4 didn't happen in the canon anymore.
I honestly think,
or the canon of this game, I should say.
As cool or like as much as I loved Saints Row 2, I definitely think they should just start over. Start all over because Saints Row 2
I agree,
kind of just like ended with like you guys on top again, and that just leaves to like because that was a problem with Saints Row 3 and Saints Row 4, not so much Saints Row 3, but like it was the next logical step. It's like, all right, we rule the city, what's next? We became too big, and like then when like we became like popular
big celebrities,
celebrities and stuff, like that was the next step. And then like naturally, like where do you go from there when you're like the biggest celebrities in the world? Well, then you become the president, and like that's what Saints Row 4 did. And then at the or like the Earth is gone, and they're like you're like traveling in space, and so it's like that was their biggest or like I don't want to say that was their biggest problem, but that was the natural problem that happened was they kept on like what's the next step, and where it made it like too far out with like in my opinion Saints Row 4 was like
Yeah.
a little too
goofy.
yeah, too extreme.
Yeah, no, I get
And
that.
So
It was still a very fun game.
oh,
though.
it was still a fun game, but that's why I'm like, if they start after Saints Row 2, you guys are on top again. And then I
Yeah.
feel like they'll just naturally fall back into that problem of like,
Mhm.
what's the next step? Where if they did like a complete wipe or a complete reboot,
Yeah.
they can take actions to not be in that same problem again.
What would you for like tone wise? Where would you want it to lie? Because for me, I like the Saints Row 2, and like the Saints Row 2, like the whole like everything about it, like for me worked. Like a cutscene before and after every mission, and then like there was goofiness, but then there was also like Carlos. That part was actually pretty fucking depressing, and like
Right.
where it's like they can do. Like they can do both, and then like the Julius thing at the end too. That shit got pretty like serious and stuff like that. And like I like the seriousness of 2, and like how there's still goofiness in there.
No, I definitely, that's like the vibe, or I think that's like my favorite vibe.
Which we don't want to sound like we're like bandwagoning. Like everybody's like, 2 is the best. Like it is though.
It is. It's the best for a reason.
Yeah, like,
it was
I
a
would
really
agree with
well made
it.
storyline
Yeah.
and stuff. No, because I think that's nice because obviously, like it's nice to have some comedy bits because
Mhm.
like not everything's so serious in the world. and,
Especially
like,
Saints Row. That's where they differentiate themselves because they're more
Yeah.
of like a parody.
But it's also nice to like have some genuine like serious
Yeah,
like
where
or
you
like potentially
watch-
sad scenes or
Yeah, where
like
there's-
furious scenes.
Because that means you like the characters. And like Aisha's funeral,
Right.
where the Ronin came, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Like seeing Gat like this, he's like, and it was like there was no music. It was just raining, and it was like everything was just. Didn't feel like a Saints like. It didn't feel like a game where you could shoot sewage out of a fucking sewage truck all over people and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it was like
I like those scenes, and like I like some like the dark scenes.
they
of-
bury him alive.
Yeah, burying them alive, or
Yeah.
like
and just like you stayed quiet and let Gat take care of it.
Right.
And then at the end, he just throws you a shovel, and you just
And I think that's just like you gotta give a props to like the writing team for like making
Mhm.
like a legitimately like serious scene.
Yeah, dude, the Ronin storyline was incredible.
Oh, dude, I saw like a poll for
Yeah.
like which
Yep.
gang of
No,
like,
on Reddit,
yeah,
I
it was the
answered
best
that
gang.
Ronin.
Ronin for
It-
sure.
it
100%.
dominated.
Yeah. I just think not only like aesthetically, obviously aesthetically, I
Yeah.
love the Ronins,
Mhm.
but at the same time, like I also think they had like the best storyline.
Yeah,
of all.
Aisha and everything, like
Yeah.
that was all just like the leader who was like he was not respected by his dad.
Right,
and then,
right.
like,
It's just like some punk who's
yeah,
like trying
some
to
punk who's running it. Fucking amazing,
dude. But yeah, so which sucks because like because I'm asked, or if I were to make this reboot, I would wipe that away. But potentially, you could bring it back.
wipe what?
Or like I would
Oh.
want the reboot to start from the very beginning again.
Yeah. Well, no, the thing is, because like on those pictures, you saw like there was like the dragon and like there was like the like skull. So like there's a potential like another Ronin. Like
you think
one of the gangs might
that
be?
well, that's
a
the thing.
potential,
It
like-
might be like. I don't know if they would bring back the gang completely, or
Oh,
if
no,
they
or
like
just like
it would be like a different version
of it. Yeah, where it's like the
the ninjas or something. I don't know.
can't think of like the word I'm looking for. What do you call Japanese gangsters?
Oh, Yakuza.
Yakuza.
Yeah.
Something like like a Yakuza gang.
Yeah.
It was like that, and then there was like another one which had the skulls, which like I don't know, it just seemed cool.
Right. Well, and then yeah, so it's I don't know. There's risks and rewards.
Yeah, so
but
because for me it's like the tone, I would like it to be serious, but I also like the movie references that 4 had, where it was like there was pop culture like meme like parodies and stuff like that, and like I really like. For me, the only thing, okay, I know I was gonna say it didn't age bad, but the only thing that aged bad was the dubstep gun for me. Like obviously nobody cares about really dubstep anymore, so like that was the only thing. But like the movie references are like kind of timeless and stuff like that.
Well, like I like some of the comedy bits, or like
Mhm.
just like the light humor and banter between like the characters, because they're just they're gangsters,
Yeah.
like they're not professional like hitmen or anything like that. So it's like
yeah.
it makes sense that they would just have like casual banter.
Yeah, 'cause there's
or they're
dudes.
like driving down the street
Yeah.
or whatever.
I wish there was more banter because like the banter in Saints Row games have always been very like scripted,
Uh-huh.
you know. But like in GTA, like no matter how long you're driving, they'll always have a conversation.
Yeah.
Like there will be a conversation like recorded for the whole drive, no matter how long the drive is. But for Saints Row, it's like they'll go quiet, and then you can tell like they ask a genuine question that any of the different voice actors can reply to instead of like tailoring it to that specific voice actor. You know what I mean? And then like sometimes they'll say something which like the reaction they get is made more for a different voice rather
Right.
than that one specifically. So he'll say something like not even that crazy, and then they'll react like what? Like it's like not even like crazy what they said, but like where was I going with that? Yeah, like the banter and like that they're just normal people and stuff like that. But like I'm expecting, you know, I don't know. It's just like it's next gen now. Like it's
Yeah.
been 2 consoles since the last Saints Row. So like
this is gonna beg the question of like, do I want to get on a console or a computer?
we gotta get it on computer, brother. Because then you got to buy a new console for it.
That's true. Yeah.
But like I'm gonna have to upgrade my PC real bad. But
Some
yeah.
people are really wanting it to like be expand Stillwater and make it a lot.
Yeah,
bigger.
we need a bigger map for sure.
People are asking for like a Saints Row Online, like very similar to GTA Online.
Oh, that's another thing. I didn't even think of that.
And I don't know. Because I feel like that's just setting it up to fail.
It has to be separate, though. It has to be separate. Like, put the world and, like, make Saints Row Online or whatever, make it separate than the main, because there's going to be a main story.
Right, naturally.
So, co-op is good. Maybe even, like, 4-player co-op would be fine.
Okay.
But the thing is with that, it's like we mentioned in a past episode, like, having both characters in cutscenes and having it fit with
Yeah.
co-op instead of, like, you know, just one, like, where the story is tailored, like, make it a separate story for co-op, like, where there's, like, the boss, or even if, I don't even know if they're doing that. That's the thing, like, they could open it for, like, where we're all just gang members, you know, we're not the boss anymore.
That's true.
So
they
it could,
could completely go
it
that
could
route.
work with that, with multiple people. You 4 go on this mission and do this for me.
That would be how, like, real talk though. There's like a couple games in the past that I played where they did this, where like, so let's say do the route where you play as like a lower gang member and
Yep,
stuff, so it's
yep,
like
yep.
a completely new character.
Mm-hmm.
But then you also like, while creating your, like, so you make your character and then afterwards it's like create the boss, and like you can make it to how like you had him before, so like your boss is still there because he's still the boss.
Oh yeah.
But you still play as your, like, your created character and stuff. I
Yeah.
think that'd be pretty cool.
If anything, I could see it being that the boss never existed and Gat was in charge. You know what I mean? Like if they go full reboot, the boss
if
was
they
never.
if they go full reboot, I can see that.
And like, or even if they reboot it from 1, and like Julia is still in charge, you know, and
Mhm.
like then you're just all you people get, like, you know, just
Right.
as many as you can. For like in like GTA Online, you're just doing errands for people. You're
Yeah.
not like a boss. You're just a guy. But like for this, it's like you're specifically part of this gang, and it's like there's the lieutenants, but you're just like the leader's right hand man that he just sends to all these different things. Like, hey, go help out Pierce, go help out Shaundi, like do these things. Like I know I can trust you type of thing. Like you're the boss, but also not the boss. So it works with co-op where there's 2 of you. Whereas like you guys are my guys. I can trust
Yeah.
you. Go do this for me. Like
I can see that.
like they need to do that because the fucking, I know 2, 3, and 4, like playing as the boss, it doesn't work for co-op.
Right.
It's not a compatible thing. But with this way, it'd be like, okay, 4-player co-op, fun missions with your friends, and like the story still makes sense, and the gameplay still like they go hand in hand, and it's still.
Or is it going to be like, so you play as like the character that will be the boss or whatever
Yeah.
in the reboot and stuff, and then in GTA Online you make a character of a member who's just in the gang, and then you just take orders from like Gat or whatever. And
Yeah.
like Gat, because like, oh, you're not a high ranking member, or like yeah, you're too low on the
Oh,
totem
yeah.
pole to be like taking orders from the boss, or you're getting orders from like the lieutenant. So it's
yeah.
it's
Where they keep it separate.
yeah,
Yeah, no, that
and,
could work too.
I could see that being a thing, because then it's just like, yeah, we're all part of the gang and
Mhm.
like online multiplayer and stuff. But then in the story, or like the co-op story, but then that would lead to the problem of like two bosses or whatever. But,
Yeah.
but I could still see that being a thing though.
Hmm. Or even like whoever's like the host would just be the boss, and
Right.
then everybody else would just be his his gang members he's taken with.
Yeah.
Where they're there, but they don't have a voice in the saying of anything. They're just there, you know.
Uh-huh.
So like,
Which obviously, like a role play thing, that kind of sucks. But
yeah,
what can you do? You can work around it. But yeah, I don't know.
And I feel like though, if it's a reboot, they're not gonna want to do the same thing over again. So they might even change it. Like we're saying, like you might not even be the boss, because
Right.
this is gonna be a new experience to play through. It's not anything we played already. Why would they reboot it if they were just gonna put us in the same position again?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, there's a good chance that we won't even be the boss in this one.
Well, we're just at this point, we're just gonna have to wait.
Yeah,
We're just gonna have to wait.
Like-
Obviously, I don't think we're gonna.
I feel like Gat's not gonna like us as much, or respect us as much, because we're like competing against him.
Oh,
You know what I mean? So they might turn Gat into an asshole if he's in it. We don't even know if he's in it. We have nothing.
no way.
But like,
Nobody. There's nobody in their right mind would turn Gad into an ass.
well,
Or
he
like
kind of already
more
is.
of an
More of an
ass.
ass towards us, an ass towards us.
Yeah.
But
We'll find a way to sneak into his heart.
we will, and we'll wait for the trailer tomorrow. But speaking of trailers,
Speaking
Mike,
of trailers.
yesterday, well, as of recording this, yesterday,
Yeah.
the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer came out. Did you watch that?
I did.
right away. Or?
I did. I saw it
this
before I
morning?
went to.
Oh, yeah.
Before I went to work.
Yeah. How did you feel about it?
I liked it.
I'm back. I was over Marvel. I was done with
You were
Marvel.
done?
I
You were
was
done?
And now I watched that trailer and I was like, I
Dude.
completely forgot Doctor Strange was in it.
I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty
Yeah.
excited. Obviously, if you guys haven't watched the trailer, go watch the trailer. We're gonna be talking
Mhm.
about it. Sorry,
Yeah.
spoilers.
Spoilers for the trailer.
Yeah. I just know some people don't like watching the trailers at all. for the movie,
Oh,
but
because it gives stuff away.
yeah, guys, it's worth it. Anyway,
It's really good.
dude, the thing I'm most excited about is Green Goblin, man.
Yeah.
I want to see some
Willem Dafoe's laugh.
dude.
Him and his giant cock.
Dude, I want to see him riding on the glider with his cock swinging in the air.
You've heard about that, right? Where they had to digitally de-enhance his cock because it was
Dude.
way too big.
Hey, man, that's Willem Dafoe.
Oh my
He
god.
deserves that reputation.
That ugly mug. At least he's got something going
What
for
are
him.
you talking about, dude? That guy's fucking awesome.
Dude, he really is. But I forgot about that. And then Doc Ock,
Dude, he looks good.
he does. He looks exactly the same.
Right. I'm impressed on how how the same he looks.
Dude, holy I was like in awe the entire trailer. Like from the beginning, like I was like, oh my god, like because I kind of forgot like how Far From Home ended,
Uh-huh.
and then like I remembered, I'm like, oh my fucking, like this is him, like he's exposed now,
Right.
and like people, there's cops outside of his house protecting him, and like people are at school filming him, and like, dude, it was crazy, and then
that's real.
Such a weird look at Spider-Man, but it's real.
Yeah, and obviously like for like Iron Man or something like that. Obviously
Mhm.
he's like fucking rich. He
Yeah,
can, like,
it doesn't matter,
seclude
yeah.
himself and
Uh-huh.
but like for a dude who
And he's
lives
an
in New-
adult.
yeah,
And he did it willingly, you know, like Spider-Man, like he's a teenager
yeah, it was
going to
forced.
high
He's
school.
a teenager in New York, you know,
Yeah.
and it's just that's a real look. That's a real, and then
It's an interesting, different take too, which is cool as fuck.
And I like the line of like it's not just affecting me, but it's like affecting everyone close to me and stuff. Like that's another real thing.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, honestly, I thought the trailer was like really cool, and then obviously seeing Doc Ock and
Doc
carrying
Ock
Green
and then,
Goblin
and that his little bomb or whatever
yeah,
it is.
the little pumpkin bomb thing.
Pumpkin bomb. Is that the skeleton bomb?
Yeah, I think it is.
It's like it turns a bunch of senators into skeletons. It's so scary, dude.
It was like, it's weird. It has two features. It can turn them into skeletons or it can blow up. Or like
Yeah.
one of the two.
Yeah.
There's like a little switch. It's like
Yeah.
skeleton boy. Or
Did I put it in a skeleton mode or is it blow up boy mode? But yeah, dude, I was like, I'm like, so, so that's Doc Ock from the Raimi universe, then, yeah.
I'm gonna assume so. Yeah.
So when he recognizes Peter Parker, he doesn't look like Peter Parker that he knows.
Mm, my guess is it
They
was
cut
like
out Tobey Maguire from this trailer, dude. I'm thinking that too.
some people are saying that. My guess it's just like natural like jump cutting editing where it's like
it's not the
two
first
separate
encounter.
scenes. Yeah, and that or it's going to be like a thing where it's like he only sees Peter in his suit. So he just sees the Spider-Man suit. And so he's, like naturally he knows like it's Peter Parker, but he doesn't know it's not his Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm holding out hope for Maguire, baby.
Do you
I'm holding out
actually
hope for Maguire, baby.
do you think he's going to like play a decent role or do you think he's just going to make it like a cameo role?
The other Spider-Mans?
Yeah.
I'm thinking they're going to fight alongside each other, bro.
You think so?
Fuck yeah.
Or do you think they're
Fuck
saving that
yeah.
for the actual Doctor Strange movie? The one that actually
Oh.
directed by Raimi.
That's a good question, but I'd like to hope at least a cameo in this
Because
one.
I think I think it's just gonna be a cameo.
A cameo in this one, but then a bigger
Um,
role in Multiverse.
And then where's the Amazing Spider-Man, dude?
He's gonna probably show up too.
I want to see some
But we
hot
didn't- we-
Andrew Garfield action. Him skateboarding.
Yeah,
I want to see him rail grind on Doc Ock's arms.
yeah, dude, he's fucking just grinding.
how fucking epic would that be?
They didn't show any of his people.
No, exactly. It was
So it was only two. It was two Raimi ones.
Yeah, it was only the Tobey Maguire.
Where's James
Franco?
Franco? Where's the Goblin?
Dude, I take it back. I'm most excited for. There's no way he's gonna be in there.
No, he's can't.
Yeah, he's can't.
Yeah, he's done. But like, fucking Andrew Garfield and James Franco doing kickflips. He's got his
All right,
hover
you know-
glider.
All right, I was about to say, you know what it's gonna be? It's not gonna actually be James Franco. It's just gonna be some dude in the mask. So it's like, it's him.
It's
but
Dave Franco.
yeah, and it's just you can't see it because
You
of the
just see his
mask.
bushy eyebrows through the mask. But yeah, man, that was huge. I didn't care. I didn't care at all. I know like people cared, but I don't care. I didn't care, and now I do. And because I forgot Doctor Strange was in, I fucking love Doctor Strange.
No, I'm excited too. And truthfully though, I didn't realize that they're like I knew the Doctor Strange movie was gonna have like the multiverse thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't know that the Spider-Man movie
Dude,
was
I
gonna have
didn't
it
know
too.
either. I had no
idea.
idea.
I thought it was just gonna be like him dealing with the problems. I didn't think they were gonna be setting up for that
Dude.
whole thing, which is that's what got me excited because it was just like a complete like total like diversion of what I was expecting.
I hope that it was just bad editing for the trailer, but I really hope that the way he opens the multiverse isn't that goofy, where he just keeps like adding people he doesn't like. He keeps questioning Doctor Strange while he's doing the spell.
It's a Marvel movie. It's funny.
It was really. I was like, no.
That was sarcasm.
Yeah. I was like, please don't be that goofy where he just keeps going, and Aunt May, and MJ, and Ned. And I'm like, shut up, cunt. And he's like, you're fucking up the spell.
Did you see that they had to write off Wong of him going on vacation because he knew he's the true hero of the story.
Yeah, and also he's going into another movie.
Oh yeah.
Rings, Jake said, or something like that. I don't remember what it was called.
No
No clue, but yeah.
clue. No, it's just
Wong dips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though he could have taken down Thanos.
the
single-handedly.
secret hero Wong.
Yeah, Wong's the homie, dude. But yeah, that trailer was pretty good. There was like you said, like the Marvel humor. There was that one joke that was pretty funny where he's like, Doctor, is he call him Doctor Strange? And he's like, I need your help. And he's like, or sir, he calls him sir. And he's like, kid, we've saved the world together. You don't have to call me sir. And he's like, okay, Steven. He's like, that was weird, but I'll allow it. I thought that was pretty funny.
that was charming.
Yeah. I just fucking love Doctor Strange and I love Spider-Man. They're my two favorites. So like them two in a movie, I'm like, let's fucking go, dude.
I'm a fan of that. Of
Yeah,
like
that's a great duo.
unusual pairings. or
Yeah,
whatever.
and it was like the way that they in the story how he got to Doctor Strange was like, I gotta undo this. This is bad. and like he's like, where do I go? What do I do? And then he goes Doctor Strange like to undo this.
Which
and-
is like a smart
yeah, and it's like because in this universe they all exist and they're not ignoring them, which is good. Where he's like, and they even like they've done well with that with Spider-Man movies for me because like even for Far From Home, they were like he was like, well, where's Captain Marvel? Where's Thor? Like, why do you need me?
Right.
And like
yeah.
they acknowledge that that they all exist, and it's like the fact that like he had a problem and Stark isn't around anymore, and like not much Stark could do anyways. But like for him to like go, I know a guy, and he goes because they're both in New York, like it just worked for him, and it was just like, wow, that was very like, I liked how that they put the pieces there and that fit together, and it just made it like a reasonable story,
which is very rare in my opinion, because there's so many superhero movies where they don't address that. It's like, well, where's the other superheroes, or like, why aren't they helping with this like Earth destroying events or whatever? It's like, where is everyone else? You know? And where, like you said, where Spider-Man like does it where like they do ask like, hey, why am I doing this one?
And you see Happy in the trailer too, so he's back as well.
Yeah.
Which is cool because I like him a lot. And there were just so many things. I had to watch the trailer again. I only watched it once. So like,
I only watched it once.
Like what I can remember, I've pretty much.
Honestly, I think we talked about most of it. There's not really much else to add except that we're excited for it.
We're really excited. I was not at all, and now I'm really am. You think Noah was hyped? Because he hated Far From Home.
I talked to him for a little bit, just like he's excited for it, but he's also a little worried.
That's because he didn't like the second one, though.
No, just because he's worried that they don't want him to screw up like Tobey Maguire, like his character or something like that. He's having doubts because of how they did Luke in The Last Jedi, and like and I quote, like, the last time I saw a childhood hero brought back on screen, they butchered him. Yeah.
I think because they talked about making a Spider-Verse live action one. So I could see, like in the like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, like training Tom Holland's Spider-Man, because like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's like well into his 40s at this point. So like 30s at least. Well, actually. Yeah, like 30s or 40s now. So, like, he's weathered and he's been Spider-Man for a long time. So, like, man.
So pretty much the Spider-Verse movie, but live action.
But live action.
I don't know because if they're going to bring in the Spider-Verse characters, then I don't know if they should do that, or if they should, like, kind of, like, just copy the same storyline.
I don't think they'd bring in the same one, just because the Spider-Verse is, like, they have their own thing, because they're making a Spider-Verse 2.
Yeah.
I just know that the idea of it was tossed around and, like, bringing Miles into it, but the problem is Miles is too young at this point still, because they've mentioned Miles already in Homecoming, because they had Aaron... or the Prowler, I can't remember his name.
No, I remember that, because was it like Donald Glover?
It was Donald Glover. Yeah. I would love to see Donald Glover come back as Prowler, though.
That'd
be
pretty cool.
I love Donald Glover, and to like give him such a prominent role to use only for like a 5-second scene that they did.
Do you think they like knew ahead of time that they were gonna like, we're gonna have Donald Glover as Prowler, so like we're gonna have him as
bring him back?
Yeah, they're like setting it up.
They wouldn't cast Donald Glover if they weren't gonna use him. You know what I mean? So I think they put him there, and now like. They set the stones, like, whenever they want to now to bring in Prowler, it'll be Donald Glover. And, like, dude, I'm ready because I fucking love that guy.
I think that would be pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he would be a great Prowler. I really like that idea. Just so suave and cool and stuff. And, like, that'd be cool. So, like, the thing is, like, like I said, Miles was just too young because they mentioned him in dialogue in Homecoming. Where he said like he was like 11 or something, so he was way too young. But now like that, it was like, when was Homecoming? 2017.
So yeah.
So now he's like 14 or 15. So like in a couple of years, like next year even, he'll be like 16 or like 15 or 16, and then that's Miles. That's a good Spider-Man Miles age. So like it's not like. I'm seeing through your shit, Sony. I'm seeing through it. I'm fucking. I've. You're trying to hide this shit from us and just to throw it at us, but I know. I can see it, Mr. John Sony. I see it.
From what I hear, this is their last contract, or like technically Tom Holland's like last contract with Marvel and stuff. And which I think that's just they're gonna make a new contract
You
to
think so?
keep it going.
Especially after this one
Yeah.
does so well.
Because this is gonna do well.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
not just for like Marvel fans today, but like obviously like Raimi fans and
Yep.
stuff are like
Bringing all these people back
yeah,
is going to be huge.
it's gonna make loads of money. So I think it's just like scare tactics of like, oh, this is the last
Yeah.
contract.
Yeah.
This is it, or like this is it. No, they're gonna keep it going. They're gonna figure something out. 'Cause
Yeah. It's
Spider-Man's just too big of a name to like
to let all that money go to waste.
to just
Apparently,
take out.
they said that they started up their own thing where it's like, instead of like the MCU, what was it? It was like a Spider-Man universe, Spider-Man like SMCU, like a Spider-Man cinematic universe. Let me look what it is. Spider-Man. Let me look up Spider-Man. Spider-Man's trending on Twitter, so let me just see what they.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like
Where-
separating it and having just like a Spider-Man,
And that
universe.
that includes like Venom and stuff too.
because I don't know. I feel like there's so many failed attempts of like trying to create like other universe or like film universes, and they all just tanked. Like remember
Yeah.
the Dark Universe, cinematic universe
Oh, the dark.
of like
Yeah.
like
The
Dracula
Mummy,
and
yeah.
the Mummy and stuff. Like that shit failed.
I'm trying to
And
find
obviously, I feel like
the DC.
Spider-Man has more name recognition than like the Mummy or something. But I don't know.
Okay, so
I feel like too many people would be confused.
SPUMC. So, okay, fucking hell. Sony is officially renaming the SPUMC as Sony's Spider-Man universe. So it's gonna have like
The SSU.
yeah. So it's Spider-Man, Venom, and obviously Morbius, which is coming out soon. Which this is weird because this is Raimi Spider-Man. Which they don't want to talk about, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's I don't know if they should do that.
I don't
but
agree. I agree. I don't think that they should. Just so stupid because it's just gonna like if you're gonna disconnect Spider-Man from the MCU, but still carry out the same story. What the fuck sense does that make?
Right.
Like we just mentioned, you can't just not mention all these established characters as existing.
How what if at the end of the movie they're like, all right, Peter, I've created a universe.
Where it's just you.
Just you.
Yeah.
I got
I
what
call
you
it the
wanted.
Sony Spider-Man universe. It's just
it's
you.
just one giant advertisement for
Yeah.
the new
Spider-Man.
Sony Spider-Man universe.
Spider-Man. It's just you and all these villains. All these villains that you
That's-
know.
That's not what I wanted at all, Doctor Strange.
They're just,
Sorry.
Steven, what the fuck?
He just wipes his hand and pushes him through the portal. Like,
He makes fucking Wong do it.
yeah. Wong just comes out from a portal and drop kicks him into another portal.
Yeah, wearing like a Hawaiian shirt. He's coming back from vacation.
He just, if that happens, we're secret writers at Sony.
Oh fuck.
yeah, we just
um,
outed ourselves.
We just outed ourselves, but that,
Or, hey, Sony, if you want to like
yeah,
buy
if you
our
wanna-
ideas,
If you want to buy our ideas and our voices for some, are you gonna buy
Yeah.
us some extras? Yeah, we'll price on everything.
yeah,
I'll show my
Hey,
wiener.
Jordan, give me your best Spider-Man impression.
Hey guys, I'm Spider-Man.
Oh God, what Spider-Man are you? What was that? All right. So like in the Spider-Verse, there's like different types of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What Spider-Man would you be?
Hey, I'm Spider-Man.
God.
Where's the fucking gabagool?
The Gabagoo.
Hey, where's Mary Jane? Hey.
He's part Boston, part baby. Where's the
Hey,
Gabagoo?
baby, where's the fucking gabagool? I'm like a beer belly, a giant gut. I got like the like a comb over. Hey, I look like Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I'm just hey.
Where's my thin crust pizza?
Where you call this fucking spaghetti? This shit is fucking shit. Hey, I'm walking
There
here.
you
Hey,
go.
I'm swinging here.
So you're the Spider-Man origin story of like It's just like Peter just like lived in Boston all his life. Like,
no, I'm joining the mob. So I'm being joined. I'm being brought into the family. Like, hey, where the fuck is Aunt May at? Where's my fucking gabagool? She's supposed to have the fucking gabagool over here.
Are you hearing this, Sonny? We're writing a new character for you, just for you. You can buy this character and the actor for it.
You know, I think what we should have done was give each other a Spider-Man. Because I want to give you one.
All right, give me one.
So you know Penny Parker? the little anime one.
Of course.
That would be you, I think, but a boy version.
Oh.
I see you contemplating saying something.
I don't know. I have two. All right, here's my Penny Parker, but as a boy. Hey, how you doing? I'm Paul Parker.
Paul Parker.
Yeah.
Or you could be like a little kid. I'm Petey. I'm Petey Parker. Hey. Oh. Why is he moaning?
No.
Oh, because the webs are coming out.
I don't know what's happening to my body.
Yeah, it goes.
Oh no!
No, Mike, you'd be a Spider-Man where the webs come out of your dick. So you just like in your websuit, you're just hanging dong.
It's over, Gobby.
Gobby? Oh, you have to jerk off to get the web out.
I gotta sling web, dude. Come on now.
I gotta get out of here.
It's either that or it's like, oh, I made a little contraption.
Flashlight taped to you at all times.
I'm out of web. Jarvis.
Jarvis, activate sucky sucky.
Right away, sir.
You want the double Gluck Gluck 5000 vacuum?
Jarvis.
I'm coming.
Jarvis, I need to stop this train from crashing. I need some heavy duty.
Jarvis. Oh! Jarvis.
Boosting you up 200%, sir.
God.
Yeah, so
Sony.
Sony. Yeah. Hey, you're making rated R movies. Right?
Yeah.
Was it Venom? Oh, no, that was like PG-13.
Yeah, but Morbius is R.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Perfect timing.
Hey.
Perfect timing.
Hey, you need a hot new Spider-Man in the Spider-Man universe.
you need a hot Spider-Man. Hey, hey.
Could you imagine?
Make that two hot Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think we got that. I think we got the role.
Hey,
I expect.
Mary Jane. This sticky. Oh my God. All right. Mike, you said you had a third piece of news information for us. Let's get off this. Let's get off this before this gets too bad.
So, let's rewind the clock a little bit. All right, to the beginning of this episode. We started a lot of trends.
Mm-hmm.
Big YouTube guys.
Right. Yeah.
Big podcast guys.
Yeah, for sure. We've revolutionized the genre, I would say.
I think, or
the platform.
Obviously, we're starting our illustrious careers in acting and voice acting and stuff.
Yes.
We here at White Rice
Industries
White Rice Industries. we have this model of we'll do anything. We'll do anything and everything.
Yes, of course.
But what if I told you last week we lost a big opportunity was lost?
What?
I'm talking about OnlyFans.
No, I know, Mike.
I know. We lost that opportunity.
Oh,
the company decided to have a conscience after making billions of dollars.
Off sex workers and then just kicks them to the fucking curb.
So, for a little context, if people don't know, at the time of recording, like last week, OnlyFans, the company OnlyFans, decided to change their policies and like pretty much no more sex work
or more nudity.
Yeah, you can. I think it's like you can have tits, but that's it. Really, like,
and it's like, what are you gonna do? Like pay for censored porn. No.
Right. So yeah. So no more of that. And obviously, anyone who has ever heard of the word OnlyFans, you just think
You
just think
associate
porn.
it. Yeah.
You just it's and which was it was actually a very good platform because like
yeah, dude.
it was
you got to make your own rules, do what you were comfortable with, sort of
Exactly.
thing. Like
exactly. And I just they're done. They
They-
decided
they're-
no. These banks are telling them no more puss. No more puss and no more spread assholes.
no more pussy ball sack.
Yeah, yeah.
That was actually in the contract. I read the forms. It said no more pussy ball sack.
That's true.
I got a quick glimpse at it. I'm one of the investors, of course, and I was
oh,
like,
so you made these changes, huh?
I was against it.
You
I was in the
motherfucker.
minority. I was like, guys, you sure? And they're like, yeah, we don't want pussy ball sack. I'm like, okay.
Dude, I
They
think it's,
outnumbered me, Mike.
I think it's so fucking precious that these big companies, because this isn't the first time this has happened. Where it's like they make a lot of money from this,
From one thing and then turn their back on it.
right?
Right.
And it's so like they even like made like a follow-up tweet of like sex workers, we wouldn't be the same, or like we wouldn't be where we are today without you guys, so like let us work with you or whatever. Because the moment they released that news, like a good chunk of like the top performing people on OnlyFans are like, I'm hopping ship. Well, obviously
You have to, yeah.
and so like I'm hopping ship. I'm going to like different platforms. I think like Fansly now or something like that. But
There's a different one.
there's
They are gonna get fucking loaded. See, the thing is now, whatever company picks up what OnlyFans did and does it better, they're set.
that's if they actually like a lot or like don't like do any like type of bullshit restrictions or anything like. Because I know there's like some concerns about Fansly, I guess, and how they run things. Because I guess somewhere in like the contract or like their, like in their like privacies or whatever, like they can change the money distribution like at any moment or whatever. And so like a lot
shady shit.
Yeah, and so like a lot of people are like worried about that and shit. But no, if they actually do play ball and like welcome all these people from OnlyFans,
Yeah,
they are 100% just rise to the top.
Right.
And
It's just so bizarre to me where it's like, they had this and everything was fine, and now it's like, so what happened to Patreon? Because I know girls used to do this on Patreon. Did Patreon just take a big share of it, or what?
I'm not too sure.
Because Patreon has existed and been like, it's still utilized and still used by everybody and stuff like that. So I wonder, like, did they change their like, rules where they didn't allow that shit anymore?
I think a while back, yeah, they had like a thing where it's like kind of similar rules where it's like nothing like super graphic or whatever.
Okay.
And so like that's why like OnlyFans became like super
The
popular.
popular one, right?
And now it's just happening to OnlyFans again, which is like, what is going on? Or like, what's the process of, okay, so you're a company,
Yeah.
and we'll just use sex work as the example because that's
Yeah.
what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That makes you like a legitimate like $1
Yeah.
potentially $1 billion company. I don't know.
Literally, yeah, for sure.
And
Like, if they got even a small percentage of some of the biggest,
right,
like, creators on their website, they are fine.
I think they do. Or
Right,
something.
they get a
Yeah.
they get a percentage, and like, dude, even like a 1%, like Karina Kopf and Belle Delphine, just alone, you're
Exactly.
making.
And so it's like, okay, you're now a $1 billion company, and now like you're looking for like investors when you're already a $1 billion company to like, obviously you want to become richer or whatever, so you're looking
Yeah.
for investors, but then they tell you no.
And it's like, this isn't an
Or, like-
industry that's going anywhere.
Right.
So why give that up? Because that's a
Right. Well, I just don't. Okay, my company made billions of dollars supporting this type of work.
yeah.
But now this bank that wants to invest in me is telling me no pussy ball sack.
No pussy ball sack.
And now it's like, oh, you're right. I'm going to get rid of what made me a $1 billion company. It's like, what? No.
It's like you single-handedly just ended your company like that.
Right.
Because now, I can't remember what they said. They're going to do like shows,
Dude, it's
like originals, like OnlyFans originals. Fuck off. Nobody's going to watch it. Nobody's going to subscribe to you anymore. You're done.
It was
You
just like,
just fucking killed
only-
yourself.
they're like, sex work isn't the only big thing in in our company there's like cooks and
Yeah,
sports.
yeah.
And it's just like
Nobody
No,
cares
nobody-
about that.
nobody
You
cares.
want to see pretty girls take their clothes off and message us and talk to us. I say, not me. Like I just say us. I'm speaking for the people.
I'm not losing $500. I gotta.
But it's like, dude, it's crazy because like, especially now, like it's so lucrative. You are dumb because fucking everybody's considering it. Everybody is considering jumping onto your platform, and now you just ended it. You ended the chance of all that extra money of people who are like, yeah, I'll fucking do that.
Yeah, again, like, with, like, this happened before in Patreon, and, like, another example I can think of is, like, Tumblr. Like, when
Yeah.
Tumblr got rid of all,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
decided to purge all their, like,
All their-
not safe for work
yeah.
stuff. And it's just, why? I
Out
don't
of nowhere.
get it.
It's just
I
like
don't
it's
get
so
it.
stupid. Like it's like a switch. But then the worst part of it, or like another aspect of this, is like the people on Twitter saying, "Oh, looks like you guys gotta get a new job."
Yeah, I've seen
oh
shit
my
like that.
fucking god! There's
Oh,
this
man.
cunt. Who is it? He's literally okay. So he's getting fucking destroyed on Twitter for it. Let me see. Where is his name? FaZe Sway. Who the fuck are you? Nobody even knows who
Oh,
you are.
I saw it on Twitter because obviously,
Yeah.
isn't he like a big like Fortnite player?
Yeah, he's a
and like
Fortnite
he's like,
player.
you guys gotta get a job
Yeah,
now.
he said OnlyFans is removing porn from their site, meaning that you fucks are gonna have to start getting a real job now. It's like, dude, you literally play video games for a living. You get a real fucking job, you moron.
I
But
mean-
it takes way more effort what they're doing than what you're doing.
Right, and it's just
You fucking nerd. Are you serious? He had Fortnite in his bio.
yeah, he's like
he
number
still
one
does.
Fortnite.
Yeah, he still has Fortnite in his bio, and it's like you're part of FaZe Clan. That is not a real job. You absolute moron. Go work at fucking Home Depot if you want a real job. You idiot.
I just, yeah, I don't know why. Like,
Shout out Home Depot.
I just think again, I just think it's fucked up. Like, people are like turning on each other
Yeah.
each other when they should be like
Going against the fucking
the
OnlyFans
billion-dollar
company.
company.
The billion-dollar company that's putting a lot of the people out of work now. And it's like, nobody's going to pay for softcore porn. Nobody's going to pay for bikini photos.
Right.
Like, that fucked them.
I'm paying for tits.
It fucked them, and not in the goddamn way that they wanted, because fucking they could have done that themselves. And it's like so stupid, and like for them to just turn their backs, and then all these little fucking Ooh. Sorry, that was like just the worst word I could think of at the time. All these goddamn degenerates just coming out of the fucking woodwork, laughing in their face, saying, "You need to get a new job now. Dude, you're just mad because you couldn't do it." I know I am. I know I'm jealous that I couldn't. If I were a female, I would.
We lost our opportunity.
Yeah, that's the reason we haven't. We definitely would have.
The white rice.
White rice.
We can't show our buttholes anymore.
I know you guys will never see our assholes.
Sorry, that was gonna be our 50 subscriber.
Yeah, 50 subscribers.
50 subscriber milestone is where we
Fuck it, man. 20. Fuck it, man. 20 subs. You can see our assholes.
I thought we were announcing it next episode.
But yeah, man. So it's just like that is so.
No, it's fucked up. Again, it's just
And maybe they will backtrack. There's a chance that they could like
a big backpedal, dude.
backpedal. And even at that point, would we even trust them anymore?
One, nobody will trust them.
Right.
Two, I'm pretty sure a big number of people already jumped ship.
Mm-hmm. And I would too. I'd be worried. I'd be like, "Fuck this! I
Like,
can't trust this company anymore."
I think like the day after when like it was like confirmed that they were like changing the policies
Yeah.
and stuff. I think like a bunch of people just started like trying to get verified on like Fansly's and stuff.
Oh yeah, I've never even heard of that. But it's the thing, like I
And-
never heard of OnlyFans either until all this happened. And so like,
Right, and it's just I don't know, dude.
it's good money, man. Like I'd be pissed. I'd be fucking
I'd be
pissed.
fucking pissed too.
It's a lot of work too. It's a lot of
it
work.
really is.
Like to go. Oh my fucking god! You gotta like. You actually gotta get up and do things. I can barely get up and edit a video. See that over the screen over there? That is our last week's podcast pulled up editing. That's the last thing I've edited, and like I can barely do it. To get up and to like get hot, to like get like lighting and like costumes and like be fucking attractive and stuff, and like you actually have to like diet and to work out and to look hot. You have to look hot all the time.
Legitimately, like in a weird way, like sex work is like fashion work where it's
yeah,
like you have to.
Yeah, you're a model, dude. That's modeling.
Yeah, and you gotta like keep in a certain shape.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to. Obviously, there's
Dude. If you're a woman, no matter how you look, there's
a
an audience
demographic
for you. Yeah.
There's.
That's the thing about being a woman, man.
Wow, women have it so easy. They have it so easy.
There's male sex workers too, and like.
I know. I was talking to my friends about it, and they were like, "Yeah, they're like, we should make porn," and like to each other, not to me. And they were saying because they were dating, and they're like, "We should make porn," and I'm like, "Dude, I fucking wish I could." They're like, "You could," and I'm like, "I couldn't. I'm a guy," and they're like, "Yeah, they're like gay guys would like you," and I'm like, "Well, I mean, that's the thing," because I actually looked into this, right? I looked in online. I was like, "What can a man do on OnlyFans?" Because, dude, I'm down. Like, I'm down. I will sell pics of everything. Anyways, I was like looking. I'm like, what could it like? And then somebody was like, yes, if like fucking like acting like a goddamn professor or some shit in the comments. He's like, yes, if you were to inquire a bit. I was like, fuck off, you bitch. And like, it was like, you would have to get used to like gay dudes looking at you. I'm like, I don't care. Okay,
I don't give a fuck.
Sure. If that's a great compliment. If gay dudes think you're attractive, then you are probably attractive because they have high fucking taste in men. So, yeah, if they do, like, whatever. And then they were like, you could also do, like, fitness stuff. I'm like, bro, stop it.
Do you know who I am?
You know who the fuck I am? I'm just spreading my balls.
Yeah, I just
want
trying
to make my balls clap on my legs. That's what I want to do.
I'm just trying to spread cheeks.
Spread cheeks, yeah.
Spread my own cheeks.
But like people are like, yeah, you could like a lucrative thing on OnlyFans is to like do like fitness, like be a fitness for men, of course. Like if you're a man on OnlyFans,
that makes
it's
sense.
to, plus, it's not like I got a thing going on down there. I want to really.
Hey. Game changer. This is probably, I don't know if this has been done already. Fitness while naked.
Oh, that's definitely a thing.
Imagine doing like just doing squats and you're just hanging dong.
I bet you if I go on Pornhub right now and I look up fitness,
you're doing planks and you just have a harder.
You're just holding yourself up with your dick.
This is my 3-point plank. The third point is my cock.
Okay, fitness trainer gives teen an endurance lesson. Not that. Oh my god. Okay, so oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I can't. I'm getting too horny right now. I'm more of the
story. What are you looking at?
I just looked up fitness on Pornhub, and it was just like a bunch of role play stuff.
Okay.
The fitness instructor. But yeah, so.
No, I mean, there's probably been done.
It's probably been done. I always wanted to do OnlyFans, and it was just us playing Rock Band naked. I think that would have been a good.
This is an idea that you talked about for
years.
Yeah, I was about to say like equivalent to like I want to say like 2 years now or something like that. Just a bunch of naked dudes.
It was only 3. Just you, me, and Tam. Because we're the Rock Band boys, and
then we just have our guitars cover our junk.
Yeah, to get like it was like that Blink-182 music video. It was to give it a little OnlyFans touch. You know, it could just be us playing Rock Band, but who wants to do that? If we were naked, it's got the OnlyFans touch. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I don't actually. We might be able to still do that on OnlyFans because they're like we're not technically showing nudity.
That is true.
That's if we cover our junk with our like shit, like,
or we just censor it.
How would you censor you as your singer?
That's a pretty literally just a blur, like on editing.
Oh,
yeah.
you just blur yourself out.
Yeah, that's what I'd have to do.
All right.
And like, that'd be a good idea.
Find a chunky mic stand or something like that.
Doesn't have to be that chunky. But all right, everybody, that was episode 10. We are in double digits now.
Hey, thanks for sticking along with us for 10 episodes now of our bullshit.
What is this, like 9 episodes longer than we anticipated, Mike?
Yeah. I was waiting for you to send me that message. You're like, it's not going to work out, man.
We're fucking done, man.
Look at us now. We're famous YouTubers, famous podcasters. We're
we were should have been models.
Yeah,
Woulda, coulda, shoulda been.
Yeah, the gone too soon models.
Yep. It's just damn fallen titans over here. We could have been something. We could have been in competition to Belle Delphine.
It's all right.
I know. I've seen your Ohago. How would you say that? Ohago.
Ahego
Face.
Yeah.
I've seen your Ohago face, Mike.
Yeah,
It's pretty
you like
hot,
it?
dude. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna be honest. That actually kind of did something for me. Not you.
We gotta go.
We gotta go. Bye.